defense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 45, wide. Hut, hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. He got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Here we go. What? Yellow, 43.
Gabriel here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. It was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Black open. Come on, set. Yes, red, yellow, ready.
Going on 3rd down, Gabriel. Pass brought in by Watson. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And this opening drive setting for 4th down. It's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Right to the air with May. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 from the 43. Counterplay, it's Henderson. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
What's up?
May now. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
May now on third down. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's May on 1st and 10. For the sideline, and it's intercepted. And Cooper takes it away. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get 22 out of that play, and it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun give down to Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
From the gun, Gabriel. Completed over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're left with 4th and short.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Back to the air. It's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Fits it through the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got a first to begin the fray. Throwing again, it's May. Finds Isaac Tislan, complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a second quarter lead. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. Borregales on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ready?
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Black shot.
Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds Brown right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Okay, when you got a quarterback like this that is comfortable rolling to his right or to his left, it is so hard to defend. It's like an elite pitcher that commands both sides of the plate. Just really hard to stop them, contain them when they've got that versatility.
Okay,
Brown come to the line here, second and 9.
Let's go.
Gabriel's going to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Space past the 35. And that's a first down from Gabriel as he slides to a stop.
A gain of 19 yards. The Packers first down.
Handoff running left. Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Gabriel. Complete on a slant to Watson. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. Black, 95.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. 2 yards on the
Steal.
play.
Check 6.
First down.
They stick with Jacobs. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Yellow, 22.
Back now, pressure coming. Throw left side to Watson. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag.
Set, ready. 10 blank. Ready.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. Searching for somewhere to throw well behind the line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a second quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 3. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Sticking with Henderson. He'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. We've set it downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's defense all over this one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 36-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. On play action, here's May. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A pickup of 17. And that's a New England first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 now from the 46. Here's May to the air. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Gillette after this. Just a yard left to go on second down. Tossing it to Henderson. He's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Trying it inside here to Henderson. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw, here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Crazy.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Finds his running back, Henderson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Five. Ready, what's up?
May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here goes that. Ready, what's up?
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he is into the end zone for New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead.
Patriots 14. Packers 10. Up for his Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left with 4th down here.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the ready.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
White. Down. Cross it. 6. Red. Cycle. Cut.
Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. It's Henderson on the give. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Corey Gallis on to the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Complete out to the right. He's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Gabriel here from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Escapes the defender. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. On play action, May. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The give now to Henderson. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Quick throw completed by May. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
On the gun, it's May. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots fetch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
Patriots.
Going after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots push their lead to 18.
Packers 10. Up for his Borregales to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Come on.
Throwing off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Up the sideline, past the 40. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now Gabriel. Flushed out now to his left. He's running with it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Watson coming in motion right.
Ready?
Rolling on third down, Gabriel. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Down. Hut.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, passing that first down marker.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Set.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy will be someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready. 40, ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. All in left side. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
It's plays like that, Kate, like Romans. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for the field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. They give up the gut to Benson. Across midfield to the 45. Hits the 20. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots grow the lead now to 22 points. Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
From the gun, Gabriel. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Pick up at 17. And it'll give the Panthers the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to do some window dressing here in the 4th.
Okay,
Nice run, only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
52, set, hut, ready.
Gabriel now. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They're going to keep moving forward, Bronk, down inside the opposing 30. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First and 10 of the
Here's Gabriel. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. Went to the well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. The knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Pressure comes and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Gabriel to the air now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers trail by 22 now. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son. Hey, what's that?
Zane on the ground here with Henderson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
They now on 3rd down. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 52 Bulls. Ready?
Gabriel setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Yellow, 43.
Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Ready.
No throw, 3rd and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Brought in, inside the 20. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Now, that penalty certainly didn't help their cause, partner. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 10 block, 10.
3rd and long for him here. He's looking deep once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give them 24 yards, and most importantly, at 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll take the handoff. Now Gabriel. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Dumped off to his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. We've set it down from the 37. First down, Gabriel. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Field, black. Blue, striking.
Gonna throw this one. Gabriel throwing for the back of the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
Okay,
Well,
right.
they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
All right, here we go, throw.
Off the play action. May. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. He's got room to roam. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 a multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. A run here with Henderson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
He'll throw it. And the pack gets home. They drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Has it at the 37. He's brought down before the return gets far.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
To throw now. Here's Gabriel. Has him on the quick hitter. There he goes. Right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers come through to tie it in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter. As he naps another touchdown, Brock. I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots down by only 1. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's May. Downfield, and Tislam has it. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Makes a man miss. He's off. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. All right, let's be frank, Brock. You don't be frank, I'm going to be frank. You be Brock. Sure, time may not be out just yet. I'll be here with your mom jokes all day. Time's not out yet, but they sure risked the entire game on that call with not too much time to go.
Who likes playing it safe? No Nobody likes playing it safe in this day and age. And you know what else it does? It empowers this defense. Like, now go out and win this game. Offense did their part. They were bold. They took that risk. Now defense, go find a way to finish it. That's what the best special teams units do, Kate. Right there. They just counterpunch. Yeah, they just took one to the chin. They looked up at the scoreboard, they're down, but that special teams unit, they took it upon themselves to fight back, and they've set this offense up with great field position.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but I would love for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Henderson here from the gun. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout and 9 seconds left in the game.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 It's crazy, scary, spooky.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Run right side, Henderson. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So as they've done so many times before, Brock...